Welcome back, everyone. The Conversation's live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. For our radio audience tuning in at WYAD 94.1 FM and WYADonline.com, we're glad that you all can be with us. Also joining us online worldwide via our podcast at iHeartRadio and Amazon Music. We're glad you all could be with us as well. Excited to welcome Actor Jonathan Schaesch to our broadcast today. You guys know him, of course, for some great projects when it comes to film, but also television. I first got to see Jonathan that I remember him in some 20 years ago in Judas. We're going to talk to him not only about his extraordinary career, but also what it's been like for him to rejoin the cast of a series called Blue Ridge. It's based on the film you guys probably saw. We're going to talk to Jonathan not only about the series, but also let you guys know how you can be able to see it for yourself. Jonathan, thank you again for the time. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
Yeah, Jonathan, it's so interesting. I've been watching your career for quite some time, but Judas was the first time I actually discovered your name, and I think for a lot of people, they all have their own memorable role of yours that you've been able to play. What has that been like for you? Even as before we talk about Justin Wise, what has it been like for you to slip into the skin of these different characters and bring them to life?
You know, I've got to play such a diverse amount of roles in my life, so I feel as though my heart is expanded each role. I've really opened up my eyes to so much in life from the roles that I played. And Judas was a big part of it, because the first time we ever made a movie, anyone's ever made a movie about Judas Iscariot and his story. So it was a real struggle to put it out there in the world, because people have a very very definitive definition of who Judas was. So
right.
It was very interesting to put that movie out.
Yeah. And speaking of movies, as I mentioned, that we got to see Blue Ridge. In fact, for our audience that are Prime members, they can watch it for free right now on Prime Video to be able to catch up before they watch the series here on INSP. Talk to us about that. When you first, of course, were involved with Blue Ridge, the film, did you know that it was something special that would connect with audiences?
Well, it was 2019 when I moved from Los Angeles to Nashville, Tennessee. When I moved here, I left all my representation and my career behind, and I contacted and I said, "Listen, man, I want to be a leading man in this world again in film and television. So if you know producers that would, they're looking for someone like myself, let me know." And my friend Nick Gonzalez called me up and said, "I had this producer buddy named Gary Wheeler. You should meet him." And exchanged numbers. Gary called me up and literally said, "I have a movie, man, I'm about to make. It's about a guy who leaves Los Angeles, moves to a small town in the South to be closer to his ex-wife and his daughter." And I was like, wow. I mean, that's art imitating life right there. And that was Blue Ridge. And so we wound up shooting that film. I'll tell you how old it is, because my daughter she just turned 4. So we shot that movie. My wife came to the set, and she literally said, "Jonas, I'm pregnant." So
wow.
That's how long the movie's been going on. And then they called me up after COVID. You can imagine COVID shut everything down. They called me one Christmas, just before Christmas, and Gary said, "We're going to turn Blue Ridge into a series." Great. Are you going to use me? And they were like, "Yeah, man, we love you, Jonathan. The whole network loves you. Everybody loves you. We want to make this into a series." And they said, "We're going to go for 6 episodes the first season. So you'll get to see that this Sunday at 9 p.m. on INSP. All your cable providers, DirecTV. INSP is the channel that you scroll by and it usually has a Western cowboy. John Wayne or Gunsmoke."
And that is so cool. And I'm so glad you brought that up, about the connection. I mean, I think, Jonathan, for people in watching it, because I think there's so many different through lines, even in the movie, that people can kind of connect with. I noticed even in the promo for the series, you talked about, if you had to sum it up in one word, hero will be the word. So talk to us about that when it comes to Justin Wise. What has it been like for you to bring that character to life and to see the connection people have made with it?
People really love this series for those reasons. You know who the hero is. He puts himself on the line every single week. Character. He's always standing up for the guy who can't stand up for himself, and always trying to bring justice. And it just tends to be a little mountain justice, not the regular, city folk. And Justin has to adapt and work with the people in order to get accomplish what he needs to every single week. You know, my dad was a Baltimore City police officer, and the way he walked the beat back in the day, how he carries a gun, but he really focuses on his heart. He does the right thing. That's what my father did on the beat, and that's on this beat.
I bet. Well, definitely something that our audience can be able to enjoy. And again, as you mentioned, coming up, premiering on July the 28th on INSP. Make sure you guys do check, of course, for it on your own local listing for sure. You can also go on their website to be able to find out how to be able to see it for yourself. Again, everyone, Jonathan Schaech is our guest. We're talking with him about his career, what it's been like for him to do what he loves, but also to be able to bring Sheriff Justin Wise to life again for you guys for the series Blue Ridge. Jonathan, really appreciate this time today. I'm glad you could be able to stop by. How can our audience stay connected with you?
Well, you can follow me on Instagram at John Schaech. I'm on, I can't read Twitter, but it's X now.
Yeah.
And same thing at John Schaech. I'm always out there. Love to hear what people think about the series. I love it very much. Fair, family-oriented show, so my 10-year-old can watch it. My 80-year-old father can watch it. He loves it. It's got a lot of action to it. So every week something happens, and we got to figure it out. So it's a little bit like a Clue, you know. People love the show. Tune in.
We're definitely looking forward to it. Again, Jonathan, looking forward to speaking with you again.
Thank you very much.
Glad to have you. And we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live. Let's go make today amazing. Take care.